Welcome, hero. Choose your patron. God options.
Zeus, father of the gods, I command the skies and I throw bolts of powerful lightning.
Poseidon, lord of the waves, I cause earthquakes and summon tsunamis with my mighty trident.
Hades, king of the dead.
Ares, god of war.
Apollo,
Dionysus,
Goddess options.
Aphrodite, the goddess of love, I distract enemies with soft sighs and kisses. Mwah.
Hera, the queen of heaven.
Athena, the warrior maiden.
Demeter,
Persephone,
Artemis the huntress.
I am just me, always. Nobody will ever take that from me. I do not accept anything less than complete autonomy. The shaft of my bow is the closest thing to love that will ever come near me. Nothing else is allowed. I fire golden arrows that change the ones who call my name, sometimes into animals, sometimes into themselves. Most times there is no difference. Once a man told everyone who would listen that I was a deceiver. He stood in my temple on my sacred ground shouting about demons while the stones risen in my name crumbled. Many forgot me. But my true temple lives in the green freedom, in the forests, and in the wild wind, playing with my hair as I pull my bowstring and fell my prey. That man is dead now. I am here. He forgot that I do not forget, and I do not forgive. He was a man. I am Theos. Not a man, not a woman, but something more than both. You will not forget. Not if you choose me.
Good choice, hero. System processing. Please wait.
Greetings, citizens. We are Amazons. There are many theories about us, that we, though not men, are fiercer than men, that Ares, most hated of the Theoi, is our father, that we cannot be bested with blades or fire. All of these are true. But it is also true that though we are not men, still we are human. This is often forgotten.
Our leader, our queen, was mightiest among us and best loved. She is dead now. Your king, Theseus, tore her from our arms and brought her to this place of men. We have come to retrieve her. We have come for what is ours.
Some will say it was our shots that killed her, and that she fought against us, her family, for love of your king. Do not believe it. Some will say it was the will of laughter-loving Aphrodite that drove him to take her. Do not believe it. Your king wages wars, lies to you, and tries to make you believe it is for your own good. Do not believe him.
This man here is Perroni, dear friend and advisor to Theseus. It was this man who counseled your king and told him to kidnap our sister. It is not the first time Perroni and Theseus plotted kidnap. Once, they abducted a young girl, barely 10 years old, named Helen of Sparta. Yes, that Helen.
Pirithous and Theseus, convinced of their worth, decided that they would only take daughters of Zeus, father of men and Theoi, as wives. Helen, so the rumors went, was such a daughter. So they crept like mountain wolves into the crib of Lacedaemon and took the child.
But Helen, clever girl, escaped them. Hippolyta was not so lucky. And so we come to free her, even in death. We come in the name of all the stolen girls, of Io, of Europa, of Medea. We come for her body, and for the child of her body who bears her name.
Hippolytos. He belongs with us. Citizens, we have no quarrel with you. Give us our own, and we will leave. But if you do not, or rather, if your king refuses, we will burn Athens to the ground. No man, woman, or child will escape the fall of your city, the doom of your people. We can do this, and you know it. As for Theseus, perhaps he should join his friend Perrithos in the underworld. We are happy to help him on his way. This has been your warning, citizens. Expect us.
Dad?
Hippolytos, what the fuck are you wearing?
Antlers?
Where did you get those?
I found them.
It's your mother's helm. She was wearing it when she died.
Oh,
And those are her clothes.
sorry.
Those are supposed to be locked up with her things. How did you...
I just thought it would be good for cosplay. I want to be Artemis.
Hippolytos, you can't wear that. You can't wear bones around the palace. It freaks people out.
Are antlers bones? I didn't realize. For some reason, I thought they were different, like horn or teeth.
I don't have time for this. Take it off.
What are you watching?
It was circulated to the big media outlets. We were able to pull it from the major stations before they could air it. Always remember, son, half the battle is the narrative. When you control the story, you control the war.
Is that Uncle Perrithos? What are they doing to him?
Never mind that. I'm giving you an assignment.
What? Why?
I'm tired of you mooning around all day, playing your games, dressing up like a clown, while good men are dying out there in the field, dying to defend our city and our heritage, dying for you. It's time you picked up some slack.
No,
Excuse me?
I won't fight. I can't.
You will do what I tell you to do.
I don't believe in fighting. I'm a conscientious objector.
The fuck does that mean?
It means I refute the military, battle, war, blades, spears, bullets, bombs, soldiers, conquest, colonization, combat, hostilities, and conflict. I only play hunting games now.
Hippolytos, I understand if you're afraid.
I'm not afraid.
Okay, but if you were, I would understand. Even men feel fear, and battle isn't... There are things I never wanted for you, son. If I could dictate to the spinning sisters everything that was ever to be, I would make everything in the world easy and safe. And you would never have to fight. What father wouldn't want that for their child? But I don't. I can't. I'm trying to make this all work. If there were another way, I would take it. Hippolytos, do you understand what's happening around you, to the city, to the people?
The people hate me.
They don't know you, son. You never leave the palace. Maybe if they saw you taking action, doing something to help them, to protect them.
I have a phone, Dad. I see what they say about me. The city hates me because of Mom. It's all over the internet. They think the war is her fault and that you should just give me up to the Amazons. They think that would make them leave.
Look at me, Hippolytos. You are my son, mine. Nothing will ever come between us. Nothing. No one could make me give you up.
They say I'm not a Greek, but not an Amazon. Not a man, not a woman. I scare them.
You look like her in that. A ghost almost. But your strong shoulders are mine. The lift of your chin, that's mine. That's me in you. You want to wear your mother's clothes? Fine, wear them. I don't care, because I know that you are a man. Say it.
What?
Tell me, you're a man.
I'm a man.
Say it again.
I'm a man.
Good. You see, now you sound like a warrior, like your mother.
Some warrior. It just got her killed by her own family. Her own blood.
Like me, then. I'm still here.
You'll die too. One day.
What, when one of these women kill me?
I don't mean to.
I'm joking, Hippolytos.
I can't always tell.
It's because you need more human interaction. Women don't kill men. They certainly don't kill kings. We have to work on your sense of humor.
So you're putting me in the military?
Fuck no. You're the heir to a throne. Even if you are illegitimate, I can't risk you in the field like that.
Then what's the mission?
It's an important task that will keep you safe.
So, an errand?
Yes. A friend is coming to us, someone to help us defeat the Amazon scourge.
A friend?
Athens and her port at Piraeus are besieged by the enemy. So our new friend is making landfall near our stronghold at Troezen, across the Isthmus of Poseidon. You will go and meet her there. Entertain her. She is of utmost importance, the last daughter of Minos, king of conquered Crete, whose land I left in ruins when I killed his pet monster. Her people sent her and what is left of their once formidable fleet as a gift. This fleet will win us the war. It will triple our manpower and finally give us the upper hand against the Amazon whores. You and the girl will shelter at Troezen as the fleet continues on to Piraeus to destroy the enemy. After we have defeated them, I will come collect you both, and we will return home to Athens, where I will marry her.
You're getting married?
You disapprove?
Yes. No. I don't know. I don't know her. What's she like?
I don't know. I've never met her. But her sister was beautiful, and from what people say, she's kind and gentle, docile, even-tempered, a woman with a door on her mouth.
I don't get it.
You don't need to. Royal marriages rarely affect pre-existing progeny. Do I have your blessing?
Are you asking for it?
Of course, I wouldn't want to get married without it.
Then it's yours.
Thank you. So, will you help me? You said you refute war, battle, all the words. Help me end it then.
By running away to babysit a princess?
By removing yourself from harm's way where I don't have to worry about you. Please. It's my boy.
What's her name? Your new wife?
Phaedra. Sounds like something you'd name a cow, doesn't it? Anyway, you'll travel light with only a few servants and bodyguards. She'll be expecting you.
It seems sad that her people just send her away like that.
Sometimes to survive, you make sacrifices. Don't worry about it too much. She'll be better off here. And now her people will be allied to the greatest family in all of Greece.
Dad, I'm sorry about Uncle Perthawas. I know how much you loved him.
You leave at dawn. This will all be easier when you're gone.
Okay, Dad. Artemis, come back. Please. You tried to tell me something, didn't you? I know. I saw something out of the game. Something real. You did, didn't you? Well, tell me. I'm here. Tell me. I'm not good at praying. I know there's supposed to be a sacrifice, but then it's just like lots of words while the animal bleeds. I don't like the blood, but I like the words. I like how they transform one thing into another. Like the word for soul used to just be the sound of the last breath leaving a body. Suche. Psyche. See? And it still means, well, a kind of self. Can the words be a sacrifice? If they mean something real? Sometimes at night, especially in summer, when all the boys and all the girls dance in the dusty streets, clinging to each other, and I'm alone in my room, staring down, creeping on them from above like a monster in the darkness, like an owl or something, and they're just dancing and singing with heat in their bones and skin on their lips. Sometimes I look up at your golden bow in heaven and I think, please, please, rain down some arrows on these fuckers, because I can't stand just watching them anymore, twisting their sweaty bodies around like maggots, like worms. I can't. Who am I supposed to dance with? I'm always alone. Other nights, bad nights, I stare for 10 minutes at an email address scrolled across an ad server with the title, "Want hot cum? Want big dick? Want wet cunt? Good pussy? Thick ass? Want flesh? Want..." And I don't even know how I got to this page, but I'm drowning in words. Words in my head, words throbbing on the screen like heartbeats. And I put them there just to see if I'll do it, if I'll transform them into action. And I can't stop shaking because I never know what's the right word for me. Whatever. I don't care. I mean, for real, I'm a fucking awful dancer. Never known what to do with my body. Mom used to laugh. She was awful too, but she was funny about it. Like when we danced around when I was a kid, it was always stupid. It was just like goofy dancing. It was a long time ago. I was so little, but I still remember. Why doesn't anyone talk about how goofy she was? She wasn't just a warrior. She was funny and wild and fuck. Oh, lady of wild things, come back. Turn me into an animal if you want. I don't care. Let me be wild too. But fuck crying over dancing. Dancing should be a happy word. Let me run away to the mountains with you, and I promise, I promise anyway, I'll never not love you, Artemis.
Y'all, we done with this shit, okay? I'm here for the tea.
Okay, but have y'all seen this story? Need to fact check it, but I'm shook.
Ooh, Cree tea, honey. Mama has a scoop, and babies, it is delicious. Okay, here we go.
Listen to this. Minos, king of Crete, pissed off Poseidon, gave him the wrong sacrifice. Oops. So,
Daedalus, the greatest artisan, made a giant prison for the terrible beast, creature, monster thing made by
Ariadne, princess of Crete, was in love with Theseus, the pretty boy from Athens, cursed by the bitch queen herself.
Aphrodite.
Got involved. She's the best for vengeance. She made Minos' wife straight out moist for a big old bull. Yes, bitch, like a fucking cow. And long story short, she fucked the bull. And then she had a baby, only half man.
Beneath the palace of Knossos, the labyrinth. It was fucking nuts, like an archaeologist's wet dream, a maze of corridors, and anyone who went in was led to where the monster was waiting, the half-bull.
So when this pretty boy asked for help to kill her brother, she simply couldn't say no. Girl, that face, that body, that head of hair, ooh, child, she had it bad. Besides, her brother, the Minotaur,
which just means bull of Minos. Nasty as fuck. Had a taste for human flesh, like something out of a horror movie, like it.
And it was this absolutely revolting creature that hated everything, killed anything it saw, and even
was a freak, and not in a good way. Girl had plenty of normal siblings, and none of them ever killed or,
8 people? But like, can you believe? Lady fucked a bull. Like, how do you even get it? Well, never mind. But I think about that a lot. How easy it is to like break a taboo, to do something real nasty. Anyone can be bad if they want something bad enough.
Children mostly, which makes sense. If I were a monster, I would prey on children too. Everyone knows they're easy to manipulate. You wouldn't even have to hunt. Just give them the right reason and they'll come to you. But it has to be a good reason.
She simply could not. So she gave the boy from Athens some string and a sword. But bitch, she would have given him anything. With that string, he found his way, and with the sword, he killed her brother. She only asked that in return, he'd take her away with him and give her something
like Love?
Like love?
Like love.
This is all bullshit. In Crete, they tell the stories differently. History is different there, warmer. Everything here is cold, like it's finished, like it's dead. In Crete, they know how stupid that is. Their version also has a boy with the head of the bull, but he was gentle, just like a cow, and he was kind. He let his sisters hang flower crowns on him. They fucking loved him. His oldest sister was a priestess, and she called him the golden gift of Aphrodite. Aphrodite, theos of desire, being very into bulls, virile animals, she loves him. And this prince with the head of a bull slept at the heart of the palace on a big bed full of sweet straw, and he smelled like fresh grass. And he would only drink milk and eat lavender honey. And he was so strong that every year different cities would send young people to wrestle with him on Aphrodite's festival days, and he always won. He became a symbol of the people. The cow prince, the honey eater, the strength of Crete. But then a man came to Crete and killed the boy, the symbol, because he wanted to prove that he was stronger than gentleness. The boy's oldest sister, the priestess, begged for his life, offered hers in return, and the man took that too. He kidnapped her, razed the city, and then sailed away. The younger sister saw the whole thing. And on his way home, he left the priestess to die on an island in the middle of the sea. An insult to Aphrodite, really. But no one ever wanted to stand up to this man, because if he was strong enough to kill the cow prince, to kill the heart of Crete, he could probably kill anything he wanted. So he got away with it. What are you going to do? Violence always chases love.
Princess? Is that you?
Thanks, Zeus. Are you my contact?
But you can't be the princess. You're just a little girl.
Speak for yourself.
Who are you talking to?
The birds, the wind, the shadows, my phone.
Where are the soldiers? The staff?
They probably left. It's so fucking cold here.
You're just alone here?
It looks that way, doesn't it?
How? How did you get into the fort? All on your own?
Well, the door was open, wasn't it? Looked like they were expecting company.
What happened? Where are your men?
The sailors? Oh, they're dead. The Amazons took them out one by one on the way up from the beach.
Amazons? There are no Amazons here.
Well, the men will be relieved to hear it. No, wait. They're all dead.
But you're sure it was Amazons?
Sorry, is there another tribe of warrior women that I should be aware of?
Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Balls. Cock. Damn it all. Fuck.
Charming.
How did they get here? They're supposed to be at Piraeus, watching for your ships.
I don't know what to tell you, kid. I came alone, and when I did get inside, it was deserted. I'm surprised you didn't see anything on the way in.
They must have done something with the bodies. I came up from the beach.
Impressive.
What?
Getting all the way up here with your head up your ass.
I didn't.
Sorry to interrupt, but who the fuck are you?
Oh, did I not? Sorry. I'm Hippolytos. Prince Hippolytos.
The prince.
Yes.
Come on.
What?
You're the prince.
Yes.
But you're like, so
what? Look, if you can be a bride, I can definitely be a prince.
Okay.
What?
Oh, I see you don't speak French.
Oh, no, sorry.
Yeah, you're missing out. Beautiful language. Au haine de Vénus, au fatale colère, donc à l'égarement, l'amour jeta ma mère.
Wow, what's that mean?
It means don't fuck with what you don't understand. Hey, is that a radio, Monsieur Prince?
Huh? Oh, yes. Oh, I should. Lysis, do you read?
Copy you, sir. We've secured the perimeter, and it looks like... Oh, fuck! The fuck did it come from? Ah!
Lysis! Fuck!
But hey, great that there are no Amazons, right? You're an idiot. Give me that. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Lysis!
No, listen.
Greetings, citizen.
Oh, fuck.
You should know that we have your fort surrounded. We could enter if we wished, but we will not.
I know that voice.
Greetings, Prince Hippolytos. My name is Penthesilea. I am Queen of the Amazons, and I am here to take you home.
Fuck you, Penny. Fuck you, Penny. You're not a queen. You're a terrorist. You killed Uncle Perithwas. You killed my mother.
Dude, shut up.
So, you believe the lie. Lies are tools, Prince. Terror is also a tool, and one we are familiar with. But, unlike others, we do not lie, and we do not wield terror lightly. Only when doing so spares the innocent and destroys the guilty. The Theoi know the effectiveness of such tactics, and should we not strive to be like them?
She was your sister, and you murdered her.
No. No shot of ours could have killed Hippolyta. Someone else is responsible.
How did you know I was here? Who told you? How?
You're scared. You need not be. We love you, Hippolytos. We are just outside. Come out to us. Come and let us take you away from here, back to the arms of Lord Ares, our father, your grandfather. And you, Princess of Crete. Yes, we know that you are there. We will not harm you if you do not resist us. Why should we? We have nothing against you. Even your marriage to the dog Theseus is your mistake to make. It does not concern us. No bullet, sword, spear, or flame will molest you should you leave the fort.
Well, now I feel comfortable. Thanks so much.
You don't believe us?
No, I believe you. I believe every fucking word. But I do have some questions. For instance, where's this home? You want to take my kid here?
He is not your kid.
Stepkid then, or almost. Wedding's just around the corner, right?
He is the son of Queen Hippolyta and an animal. He belongs with us.
All right. So, like, where exactly are you
Where
wanting
he
to
belongs. To the arms of Lord Ares. But we will not take him unwillingly. He must come of his own free will.
That sounds a bit, I don't know.
Insane, ludicrous, terrifying, absolutely fucking bananas.
Sacrificial. Hello? Hello?
All things come from conflict, Princess, and all things return to it eventually. The naked state of things is chaos. This is why of all the Theoi, Lord Ares is most hated. He is closest to truth. But when an Amazon, one of his own daughters, falls in battle, then Lord Ares shows his great love and his great tenderness. Yes, there is love in the heart of violence. He comes for us in a shower of red and gold, like a fountain of god blood, and through that spray we pass back into the chaos at the heart of the world. That is why we do not fear death. It is no dark shadow, not for us. And Hippolyta is there now, a mercy that she had a warrior's end.
Don't talk about my mother, you murdering...
But she should have known better than to allow a boy-child to live. There can be no men with the blood of an Amazon. Such a thing would be dangerous. Cursed, impure, unholy. Such a thing would be neither woman nor man, neither Amazon nor Greek. It would be a blight upon the world, and a plague upon its city. This mistake of our once queen we are sworn to undo. But we take no action without the consent of the victim. In war this is easy. Those who fight give consent to die. Those who accept evil orders, evil leaders, they give consent to have evil done to them. But this is new territory for us. And so, Prince, we invite you to come home with us, because we love you violently. Come home to Lord Ares. Do not be a curse upon the world. Do not stain the memory of your mother with the shame of your existence. Let us help you.
Hey, are you okay? Right, okay. Your Highness, hi, listen, this has been just a grand old time, but I'm going to spell something out for you, and I realize that this might be difficult for you to understand because you're clearly fucking delusional, but you will never touch this kid. I don't care how good you are at terror. I don't care how good you are at war, and I really don't care who your dad is. I have a few tricks up my sleeve, and if you and your ladies don't peace out ASAP, you will regret ever coming to this place. Copy that?
We will not force you, Hippolytos. Think on what I have said, and when you are ready, come outside. Until then, we have you surrounded.
Hippolytos? Look at me. Hey, breathe. Just breathe. Are you okay?
I want my dad.
You remember all that water you were singing about, all the tears you wore out, all that crying, that terrible shout. Got your soul right here, girl, in my sad young bone. Got nothing here but lonesome, nobody calling me back home. So dip your pictures in the water, dip your pictures in the well. Ain't nobody gonna stop you. Watch me make my way through hell. Put those heavy things down. For a second you'll see ain't no difference between us girls, between you or between me. Sometimes angels come down from that cloud up in the sky. Sometimes what's dead will rise. Wish I could tell you why. Think them folks enjoyed the show. Well, I'm ready for my bow. Been an actor, been a clown. Lost my place up on that stage, and now it's found. So dip those bitches in the water, dip those bitches in the well. Ain't nobody gonna stop you. Watch me make my way through hell. Get those heavy things down. For a second you'll see ain't no difference between us boys, between you or between me. Ain't no difference between us, no, not that I can see. Just two words that mean the same thing, the ocean and the sea. The sea.
Do you know any other songs?
Yeah, but that's the only one I had downloaded. Why?
Because you've been singing it for days and it's driving me fucking crazy.
Whatever. I like it. Battery's almost gone anyway. I'm hungry.
I'm freezing. Nice to meet you.
You don't.
You know I don't have any food. Stop asking.
Fuck.
Your dad'll bring some.
If he shows up.
You said he was guaranteed to show up.
I said that? I don't remember.
You said he would absolutely show up once he realized they weren't at Piraeus.
Yeah. Yeah, he will. Of course he will. It's only been 3 days. He'll have realized it by now, and he's probably on his way here with a full company of men. He'll take the enemy from behind, hack through him like a knife through butter. Fuck, I want some butter on bread. And then he'll come up to that door and kick it in. Phaedra, he'll say, and Hippolytos. I'm so sorry it took me so long. And then he'll throw down the head of that monster outside.
Is she a monster?
Benny? She wants to kill me.
Okay, first of all, her name is Penthesilea. For a kid obsessed with words, you're shit at names.
It's not like it's a normal name.
You mean like Hippolytus?
I don't see your point.
Names have power and meaning. What does your name mean?
Freed by horses. It's the same as my mom's. What about yours?
See, and I'll bet Penthesilea means something too.
Fine. My father will fucking decapitate Penthesilea and look, he'll come. He'll come for me.
Yeah.
He will.
I know.
He will. Don't say it like that.
What are you talking about? I'm agreeing with you.
No, you're not. You're like pitying me. Look, I'm not your friend, okay? And I'm not your kid. Like, we're practically the same age. I don't need your
My what?
Your kindness. You've been looking at me like I'm made of glass for 3 days, all gentle and sad, and just stop. I'm fine. I'm just hungry.
Hey.
Look, I can take care of myself. I'm a hunter. I know how to survive.
And stop whining about food and your dad and figure out a way out of this, Hunter.
Fuck you. We're only in this mess because of you, princess. If your boat hadn't landed here...
You mean because your father told it to? Don't blame me for this, kid. This is your problem that I just happened to stumble into.
Well, where are your tricks?
What?
Well, days ago, you told you told the Amazons you had tricks up your sleeve. Where are they? What are they?
Oh, that. I was bluffing.
What?
I was bluffing. I don't have anything. Nothing for them, anyway.
Shit. We're gonna die here, huh?
No. Hey, you're a hunter, right? You'll figure it out.
Well, I mean, I only hunt zombies.
Excuse me?
Zombies. The living dead. Like, you know.
No. I know what the fuck a zombie is.
In games. Video games. I used to like epic stories, you know, RPGs, big worlds, good and evil and magic and adventure. But lately, all I want to do is kill things. Hunt them down and just murder him, shoot something till I'm sure it's dead. Kill, name, destroy, decimate, double tap, violence. I want violence. Wish I could shoot a zombie right now.
Have you ever shot something in real life?
What's real life? This? Is this arm real? Feels real, but so do the games. Have you ever spent hours on the internet and realized you've been someone else the whole time? Not like catfishing people, but just being the you can't be in this real life. Searching for yourself with there in the slip of the data stream, the almost wet splash of it on your not real, almost real face, like blood or baptism. Have you?
No.
Maybe they're right, Maybe I'm just wrong from the beginning. Not Athenian, not Amazon, not a man, not a woman. Maybe that's why I want to break things. Or maybe that's Ares in me. Or my other grandfather, Poseidon, lord of the waves. He causes earthquakes and summons tsunamis with his mighty trident. Sorry, that's from a game too. It's weird, isn't it, that both my parents are the children of Theoi, or at least that's what everyone says, but I'm still just so...
It's better to be human. There's nothing good about being Theos.
Like you would know. I met one once.
You met one?
Yes.
Like what, in a dream?
No, not in a dream. In, like, life. She was real, right in front of me. Real as stone or fire or light.
It was a she?
It was a she, yes. Artemis, the huntress. I want to say friend, but I don't know. I only saw her the once. She came out of a video game. But since then, she's been... Like, how can you be friends with someone when they don't talk to you? Maybe I did something wrong? Something that offended her?
You saw Artemis come out of a video game.
Yes. What?
Nothing. That's great. That's fantastic.
Are you laughing?
No, that's so great. Sorry. So sorry.
Dude, fuck you.
No, wait. You don't.
I don't care what the fuck you think. I mean, who the fuck are you? Some broken princess from a broken kingdom? Some nobody? Your father couldn't even keep his people safe from a 16-year-old boy with a ball of yarn and a single blade. My dad murdered your minotaur, like totally annihilated him. And then what? The whole kingdom just collapsed? Pathetic. And you're going to laugh at me? You're going to pity me? Fuck you. Yeah, I saw Artemis. Maybe I'm different. Maybe I'm blessed, chosen. Maybe I don't know. Sorry.
You're just like your father.
So you're going to marry him.
Did you know that now the reason they think men are pigs and women have to put up with every single piece of utter fucking bullshit that they decide to throw at us is because of hunting? Yeah. See, way back before you or me or Crete or Athens, before Amazons or Greeks, before speech or writing or words, there were hunters and there were gatherers. And the hunters, well, they were mostly men. At least that's what the predominantly male historians are going to tell you. And these men, they would travel to hunt because Zeus knows there's no good game around here.
Look, I didn't mean...
Shut the fuck up. And now these hunter, traveler dickholes, they would frequently just take women from other tribes, ostensibly to strengthen the blood of their own, but also just because. And of course, it was men who did the taking. So now we have a system where men are the takers, exercising their dominance over women who are historically not takers, who historically are just trying to fucking exist. Isn't that fascinating? You think you know violence, little prince? Crete did not collapse. It fell. It's gone, Hippolytos, what it was. Now, just boasts. And you, who knows nothing about the difference between something collapsing inward and being pushed down? How dare you? But you'll know what I mean soon. When the Amazons push your city, you will learn about ghosts, about buildings crashing down around you, streets torn apart, your family bleeding out as the world crumbles. The Cow Prince was already dead when the earth shook and the sea crashed through the streets like a foaming white beast. The king and queen screaming, crushed by the ceiling of the palace. Ariadne was missing. No one could find her. She was taken. See? All the bodies in the water looked like her. People say Theseus cursed Crete, and so his father, Poseidon, lord of the seas, and earthquakes and tsunamis, lord of disasters, he decided to wipe it off the map. And I was there. I tried to help them, but I couldn't.
I'm sorry.
No, you aren't. But you will be.
When my mom died, no one said the word. Died. Death. It was as if we'd never heard of it. No one talked about it. And I mean, I knew what it was, but I didn't understand. It felt like she could come back. I had these terrible dreams where she would stand over me and say, I'm still here. I just had to go away. Just for a while. I would wake up so happy, and then I learned how to control my dreams. And now when she shows up, I remember right away, still in the dream. Then I can change it into an adventure, create something evil to kill or some great task to do. Something that makes me forget her before I wake up. And I don't have to feel it all again. So, you see, I do know something about ghosts.
Grief makes us cruel, but that doesn't excuse the cruelty.
I'm not like my father. I know he's done things, but
Do you benefit from those things? The things that your father did. You won't find redemption through your victims, kid. No matter how pretty you make your apology, the prey doesn't forgive the hunter. I'm surprised Artemis didn't tell you as much.
She might have. I don't remember what she told me. There was a hole in my head where the phallus was. All I remember is the blue light of the TV and my hands becoming hooves and claws like a stag, then a bear, then a man and a woman. My body changing, my body. And her voice like a horn, like the music you hear in the black between passing out and coming to. I don't remember what she said, though. I am sorry. I am, even though I get that you might not forgive me. You've been nicer to me than anyone.
Nice? The fuck do you mean nice?
Everything you said, like to the Amazons. It was just, I don't know, nice to feel protected. And I don't understand why you did it.
You're not talking about being nice. You're talking about love. Sorry, I can't explain it to you, and honestly, your comprehension of empathy is not my main concern here. I'm hunting bigger game, my own game. Will he come for you?
No, I don't think he will.
I see.
I think. I don't want to say it.
No, of course not. Well, you should pray then.
I've prayed so many times. Nothing's happened.
Yeah, you probably didn't do it right. Come on, let's fix you up.
Huh? Are you a priestess or something?
Kind of. Take off your clothes.
What the fuck?
There's a little water left. We can use it to purify you.
What? What about you?
Oh, I don't need to. The Theoi already know me pretty well. Plus, if I'm any colder, I'm gonna legit freeze. So hurry up.
Why are we doing this?
You're about to die. This is what people do. You clean up and you talk to the Theoi, and maybe they'll help you out. Maybe not. Who knows?
No one's ever seen me naked.
A stupid thing to say. Your mother saw you naked, right? A nurse or two, maybe?
But you're a woman.
Yes.
I'm a man.
Are you?
Yes. Yes. I'm a man.
You'll need a sacrifice?
Do I look like I have a spare cow lying around at the moment?
Would a cow mean anything to you? I want something that matters.
I don't have anything.
See, this is the problem with you people. You want shit and you want shit and you never have the fucking decency to even imagine what it might cost. It takes more than your sad little words. It takes blood. It takes bone.
This was my mother's. It's the only thing after the Theos came to me, after the game. I went to the closet where things were shut away and all the doors were open. All the chests were unlocked. I grabbed this because it made me think of Artemis and my mom and the way they both love animals. Loved animals. Will this work?
Yes.
It's all I have left of her.
Maybe that's true.
It's hard to let go.
Yes. Hard to want to.
Why does she want things like this?
Who's to say what the Theoi want? It's what you're willing to give.
For Artemis. Is it enough? Is that enough for you to come? To save me? You're the most beautiful thing I've ever believed in. And the cruelest. Just yourself. How? How could you exist? You changed me. My body, Didn't you? I found you where everything else was fake. I found you. Oh, Artemis.
Careful what you ask for. Men always fuck this part up.
I am not a man. Change me again into something new, something faster than their bullets, something real, something actual, something true. Oh, let me be true. I am not a man. I am not a man.
Yes. I know it hurts, but oh, you're beautiful. You're so beautiful.
What are you doing?
I remember you as a baby, you know? I remember you were small and beautiful, hands like little paws, dark eyes making dew blinks, just like a fawn.
What are you talking about?
I'm not your mother, but I'm the only reason you're here. Can I touch you? Please.
What? Why?
Love. Just the hard kind. You should run now.
Hello? Anybody home?
Dad!
There's a fucking deer roaming around in the fort, but no sign of hippolytos.
What? Dad, it's me.
Nothing out here, sir, except bodies and Amazons.
Dad, I'm right here.
Keep looking. I want him found. You see him, you have orders to shoot on sight.
What?
You copy?
Shoot the prince, sir?
Shoot the traitor, Sergeant. Or need I remind you of Lysis's report that the former prince seduced my bride and deflowered her against her will? Need I remind you that the Amazons themselves confirmed when we broke their line and captured their scouts that they were here, alone, together, wallowing in sin and plotting my death?
No, sir. Disgusting, sir.
Good. So when you find the traitor, the rapist, the monster, shoot him on sight. Copy that?
Affirmative. We'll find him.
What? Lysis didn't. He was dead before. Traitor?
Finally, you're here.
Hello? Who's there? Fucking dear.
Dad, I'm not a traitor. I never...
Hello, Theseus. I've been waiting for you.
Who are you? Where are you? Come into the light.
Would you believe me if I said I was Phaedra?
Of course not. Phaedra's dead.
You seem really broken up about that.
We found her body on the beach as we came across the battle bitches from behind and we scattered them across the isthmus. Mighty Penthesilea herself running away. That was a beautiful sight to see. But all the dead men staring up from the water, Phaedra's with them now. Good riddance. So ends the mighty line of Minos.
And your son?
I have no son. Once there was a boy called mine, but he never really was. You know, fathers cannot protect their children from the sins of the world. Pluralism, socialism, radicalism, all of it returns to women. The greatest hoax, the plague of all mankind. How easy it would be to prosper, to thrive, were it not for women that seek to destroy the legacies of kings and the good men that built them, that seek to destroy our houses, our heritage. Oh, and the clever ones are the worst, like Amazons, like Hippolyta. I lost my son to them long before they came asking for him. He only ever loved his mother. I would have given him anything if he had loved me back half as much. But even Perthuis's bullet in her back wouldn't end the boy's allegiance. I hear from your voice, from your silence, that you are something like a woman, something like that thing that was my son. I gave it to the Amazons, told them to come here, and I saved my city and gained a fleet for nothing in the process. What choice did I have? They would have razed the city. They would have destroyed Athens, but they fell for the trap. Now I have them on the run, and the boy, who never should have been born, will soon be gone. It'll be better. Better with him gone. I'll have other sons.
But I love you.
Get out now, little hunter. I can't guarantee your safety.
Come on now, woman. Out of the shadows. Let me see you. I knew it. You're not Phaedra.
No, I'm not.
What? You said...
No, I didn't.
Who are you? What are you?
What do you think I am, Theseus?
A monster with the head of a bull. I've killed one of you before.
You've never killed anything like me before. You can't. Do you feel better now?
Feel better when you're dead. You and your animal here. But then you're both animals, aren't you?
I told you. You can't kill me.
Fuck.
Do you remember the walls of Knossos, how they swayed like lavender in the wind when you cursed the city? Do you remember how Crete fell? Or was your back already turned on what you had done? Your hands on my Ariadne, and your black-sailed ships scurrying home on my warm waters?
Your waters. I don't know who you are, but my father is the Lord of the sea.
Your father usurped a title that did not belong to him. Before he could hold a fork, much less a trident, I burst from the bloody seed of the sky into the saltwater stream of ocean. My form, the foam of the morning waves, and all the secret, fluid dark was mine. Do you remember me? The fishermen would make love to me and offer me their best spoils. And when they made for the deeps to chase quicksilver prey, their ardent wives would reach for me, groaning in the darkness for love. Kings would give to me the fattest bulls, and queens would come for me and beg for quickening life in their wombs. I was warm. I was loved. Do you remember me?
Fuck. The fort is falling. Run! Fucking run!
The fort is falling.
The walls are falling!
Fucking run!
Fuck! It's falling!
The walls
Get out of there!
falling.
The fort is falling.
Fuck, it's all
Run!
falling.
Run! Run!
Get inside!
Run!
He's
The
inside!
walls are falling!
Get out of there!
Falling!
You'll
Get
die.
out of
Inside.
there!
The
He's
walls
collapsing
falling.
into the
Fucking
sea!
inside.
The king is
It's
inside!
falling.
The king is inside! He'll
Go
die
back
in
in
there!
there.
What do we do?
What should we do?
Help us.
What do we do?
What should we
Help
do?
us! Zeus!
Zeus,
Zeus!
help us!
Poseidon!
Poseidon, help us!
The king
We're
is going
going
to
to
die!
I am love. All who live in the sunlight know my name. All humans but you. You have killed my people and razed my city, defiled my temple and murdered my priestess. You have forgotten that you are a man and I am Thales. Do you remember me, Theseus? Death!
Continue to update you on the efforts of the disaster response team at Fort Trozen.
Unexpected earthquake and tidal waves struck near Trozen today.
Catastrophic event on the Aegean coast has devastated one of the oldest forts,
which shocked the world as one of the largest tidal waves ever recorded.
Across the Isthmus of Poseidon towards Athens, leaving destruction in its wake.
Confirmed that King Theseus of Athens was inside the fort at the time.
Whereabouts of Prince Hippolytos remain unknown as search and rescue teams.
Whereabouts of Prince Hippolytos are still unknown as search and rescue teams.
Where now? Who you? Deep, low scream. Dark. I ran to it. I followed darkness. I am. Can't remember me. Running in the sun with sisters, I think. Sisters. With wind I rode horses. Yes, horses. Then darkness. I followed sound. I came through tunneled dark way to softer night. There were voices again. Voices, oh Zeus. I haven't heard, seen, touched for so long. But I heard it, I wanted to stay there, but I heard a giant animal in pain. I don't like animals in pain. I went to help if I could, came out here to this beach while the white moon rose. And as I watched, she disappeared into a splash of cloud across the night. I heard the animal again and saw across the isthmus a huge and terrible bull raging through a city. Its eyes were made of water, muscles of water, bleach white horns of salt. It fell like justice on the people, like the wife of the metalsmith in heaven had stolen his terrible hammer and slammed it into the earth. The spray of stone and blood was horrible. As the bull gouged out the city's heart. But then a shooting star blazed across the beach. A silver stag, still in its velvet youth, flashing, drawing the attention of the bull away from the citizens as if to protect them. The monster took the bait and charged. The horses of the citadel, broken free of their stables, shot away before it. The little stag ran, but the stampede slammed into it from behind, ripping and bursting it open upon the sand like a ripe pomegranate full of red seeds. The horses, the bull, the waves streamed through the gore and away, and the monster melted back into the surf. I was weeping. I was so afraid. But then something unfolded from the pulpy mess and stood up. A figure. A child. Shining. Somehow alive. Standing like a golden mast over a crimson sea at sunset when the storm has finally passed and all the waves are calm. Then a break opened in the clouds. Light streamed down like milk over the figure. And walking through the air on a moonbeam, more graceful than all the bull dancers in Crete, was a slender doe, the color of dappled bone. It stepped out of sky and touched down on the blood sand, looking at the figure's face. The golden child laughed. I heard them say, "Did we beat the game? If that was my sacrifice, let it be the last. Take me with you. Make me a better word." And together the doe and the child walked away up the path of moonlight into the sky and disappeared. It's been so long since I've seen light from the sky. Better than I remember. I wish I could stay here. But there is a place somewhere I belong. There's a cold, clear river and a lovely girl waiting for me with flowers. I can see them finally, just there beyond the edge of the earth. I wonder why it took so long for me to find them. But I hope that kid is okay. They were so beautiful. So beautiful. I've never seen anything like that before. Have I? The words are going again. I will miss it all. But now I have to go.